arenas, Four Seasons, Ritz-Carltons. You know, some of them had private jets and things of that nature, so they was flying around. So that's how I got on it. But Jamie Foster Brown, who had Sister Magazine, when we got to New York, she came backstage and she said, "Okay, I want to interview you guys. We all know Bernie, we know Steve, we know DL, you know, we know Cedric. How did he get on this? You know, where did he come from?"
Right.
And DL had a diplomatic answer. "Well, you're a funny cat, you know, sharp guy, blah, blah." Steve Harvey said, "The man had a tailor." He said, "Anybody who had a tailor could have got on this tour, but the man had a tailor."
Is that what Steve said?
Yeah. He jumped right in. Steve always kept it real, but he said, "The man had suits," you know, but he also endorsed me when I went out to be the replacement for him on Showtime at the Apollo. After he left, I was one of the 3 finalists for that job.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So now how was that experience?
Amazing. Because I hadn't done the Apollo, but early in my career, I did a show called Apollo Comedy Hour, which was filmed at Apollo. So what they did is they had me, Teddy Carpenter, Rudy Rush come out and do a set for the actual Apollo taping. And then after that, you would do 3 or 4 episodes to host, and they decide who would do it. So I had this thing I've been doing in Chicago forever. I go, da-da-da-da, and people go, ooh, ooh. I say, "And you don't stop." They say, "And you don't quit." But that's in Chicago. I'm hosting in New York. I'm at the Apollo, and they don't even know Steve ain't there yet. They just know they coming in. They in line to see the Apollo.
Right.
So I said, well, first of all, how am I going to get these people to do this thing? Second of all, I need to break the ice. And I tell young comedians this, if you're doing a taping or even a show that you might be on that people don't know you on, every show taping and every show, they line the people up and they load them in before the taping. That means they out there. That's the audience. There's your audience. I went out there.
Right.
And told them, I got this thing I do. I go, da-da-da-da. I need y'all to go, ooh, ooh, and you don't stop, and you don't quit. And if y'all don't do it, I'm going to look stupid on TV. So I told the first 5 people in the front of the line, and the people behind like, "What are you talking about up there?" And I told the next 5 and the next 5. I went all the way around 125th Street, around the Apollo building, told them from front to back of that line. So now we get to the tape and they say, "And here's your host, Damon Williams. It's showtime, da-da-da-da." And I come out, right? And I say, "What up, Apollo?" Da-da-da-da. And the whole Apollo said, "Ooh, ooh, and you don't stop, and you don't quit." And everybody, all the crew is like, "How did they know that? Where'd he get
Who is this guy?
This dude must be worldwide."
Exactly.
Right.
So
we getting fired. We should have brought him to the table.
Hustle inspires hustle.
Man, so that's just a little nugget for anybody that's in live entertainment. Sometimes you want to meet your audience if they don't know you. Now, if you're already established, you don't want to break the curtain, but yeah.
That's incredible, man.
Wow, that is, man.
Yeah, man.